I was just letting y'all know, man. My story is real, and it is not fake, man. I was in love with a porn star. I fell in love with a porn star for over a year. Didn't even know that she was famous. She was actually one of the ugliest women I've ever been with. The ugliest woman I ever been with, but I loved her to death. And I started realizing I thought that she was tricking and prostituting on the side and stuff. And I seen her kind of advertising it on her Facebook page, and I started getting curious. And I would beg her. I'm like, baby, it's okay. I don't care what you did. What are you going through? I started feeling like she was involved in some stuff that she didn't really want to be involved in. And I just wanted to protect her. I wanted to hold her. I wanted to protect her kids. I wanted to kill whoever was forcing her to do these things. I felt like she was being forced to do it. And it's a real messed up situation, man. And I didn't really even know she was famous until after it was too late. I also didn't know that this girl sold her soul to the devil for fame, power, and money. Jessa Rhodes is her name, AKA Allison Heisler. She's from McClenny, Florida. I want y'all to pass this stuff forward because everything that I'm telling you is facts. I ain't gonna lie to you about nothing. And I don't know why God chose me to spread his word and to touch people. Maybe because I'm a real sinner. I do drugs, I lust after women, and I do all the things that normal people do. I do all those things that normal people do. And that's why he chose me to spread his word, is because I'm in the hood. I'm in the crack houses. I live in a trick house, and my dad's on meth. He's been up for days. My brother's been up for days. But guess what? He chose me to spread his word because this story is real. I was framed by the police to silence me about human trafficking involving kids. My ex-old lady, Jessa Rhodes, was a famous porn star. I didn't even know it. She has her kids at 10 years old and stuff on Pornhub that are digitally done, but you can't really tell. But I could tell because she was doing these things in my house, in my bed, in my clothes. If you look her up, she has sex with all your friends and everything to hurt you because the evil spirit fuels off of pain. That's what fuels the evil spirit. And if you just love one another, and that's what stops wars, that's what stops everything, is just loving one another. Nobody believes my story. I've cried to the FBI. I've cried to everybody about what's going on. I've been framed. I wasn't out of prison 8 days. This girl set me up and tried to frame me with the police and tried to plant some stuff in my car because she knew that I had my mom going to the police because I felt like she had my kids involved in it while I was still at work release. And so I was investigating stuff, investigating, and come to find out, all my family, my mom, my brothers, nobody. She had sex with my brother, my dad, everybody around me. They all sold their souls. This girl's tied up in the Illuminati, the Masons. Like, she's real big. She's got a lot of power. She's got percentages in gaming. She's got more power than what you realize. And what it was, the power she had was the other side, the evil side. And I made a real witch. Man, fall in love. I made the devil fall in love. My heart made the devil fall in love. And if I'm calling, I call anybody's bluff. The only thing you got to do is investigate this. Make me out to be a liar. Make me out to be a liar. That's all I want y'all to do. If you can prove that I'm lying, I'll call that. Prove that I'm lying. Investigate it. Prove that I'm lying. Don't call me high or crazy until you investigate it. Because it's all facts. If you look at her radio podcast on QJR or whatever it is on YouTube, if you look at it, it says that she's from Oregon on her bio. But if you look at it, if you look at the radio thing, she's gonna say in the radio thing that she's not from Oregon, that she's really from California, which is facts. She's from San Diego, California. Now, if you listen to the radio podcast, she's gonna say, I had to put Oregon just because, fans and stuff like that. She's really from McClenny, Florida, a little small country town. And she looks nothing like the Jessa Rhodes that you see. She looks nothing. That's all digitally done. And they digitally do porn right here in Jacksonville in a big warehouse called Coastal Showers and Doors. There's big companies involved. This girl tried to frame me with the police. The same police that she tried to frame me with, she's on Pornhub having sex with them. Three different times that I've seen. I've been investigating this thing for a year that I've been with her. The only thing I wanted to do is protect her and her kids because I felt like she was being forced to do something. She was being forced to do something. She was being forced to do something by an evil spirit, more powerful than anybody ever seen. And when I tell you I got the love story of the world, the meanest love story you'll ever find, can you make the devil fall in love with you? I made the devil fall in love with me. This same piece of shit. I'm a piece of shit. Come on, boy. I'm a piece of shit. I've been in prison half my kid's life. 18 years I did in prison. And guess what? God chooses the same drug addicts. Same drug addicts he chooses. He chooses drug addicts and prostitutes. And these are the people that are hurting and crying to him the most. Those are the people that he cries to. And that he hears their cries. And guess what? God heard my cries. He felt my love. She felt my love. She felt my love enough to where she turned them all in. There's one other thing that made her turn to God. I made the devil turn to God and showed him that his powerful was not powerful by my God. And I stood on my own 2 feet with God alone against the most evilest power in the world. And these are all facts. All anybody has to do is just call my bluff and investigate it. It's going to be on the world news. You know how many news stations I done called? How many people I done called? They tried to put me in the nut house. I bucked up out of there. I ran up out of there. Nah, y'all ain't going to take me and make me look crazy for some stuff that's true. Nah, y'all going to pay me. Y'all going to pay me for my broken heart. Y'all going to pay me for my broken heart. When all I did was love. And I got spit on just like Jesus spit and called a liar. And laughed at and mocked and everything. And the whole time it's true. It's true, man. All you got to do is investigate it, bro. Investigate me. Make me out to be a liar, please. I'll call your bluff, man. Anything, and I'm broke. I got about $100-something in my pocket. Guess what? I lost my job. I ain't got shit. I don't need shit. I got God. Yeah, the guy, the dude that's cussing, piece of shit, smokes weed in the middle of the night, late night toker, that's me. Yeah, that's me. I look at them fine women walking by. I can't help it. Guess what? I can't help it. God knows that we can't help it. He knows that. Them people that was walking with God, they would turn their back on God as soon as he turned his back. He understands that we can't help it. We can't help it. He understands that. The only thing he wants us to do is turn back to him and show him love. That's the only thing they want. That's the only thing. All right, son, you got to show me how we got to get this thing jumping. We got to get it jumping. You got to. I don't know what to do, man. You know how to work this thing. In case you just pop it on, man, I'm just letting you know I'm just an ordinary guy, a sinner. I fell in love with a famous porn star and didn't even know that she was famous. Didn't even know it. She's the ugliest girl I ever dated. She's the ugliest girl. She's a digital porn star. Digital porn star. She ain't even pretty. When you look at the picture, you're like, nah, that ain't her. I promise you it's her. I don't need this. I don't even need this. I just need to contact the news. God got me. Huh? Okay, just in case y'all didn't know, I don't really know how to work this thing too much, man, but I got the meanest love story in the world. The meanest love story in the world. And I'm right here out of Jacksonville, Florida. I fell in love with a porn star. To be honest with you, I didn't even know that she was a porn star. I was at work release coming home from prison. Didn't even know that she was a porn star. Her name is Jessa Rhodes. If you look up her biography and you look up Allison Heisler Bussey, Alisyn. Look her up. Now, they're not going to look nothing alike. But if you look at her Facebook pictures, you'll see from her mugshot how she digitally does it. Okay? Jessa Rhodes is a digital star. Allie Heisler is the real Jessa Rhodes. And it's going to come out and it's going to be bigger than anything. And when I tell you that God saved my life and that I stood up against the most powerful force in the world by myself and only on God, there's no force that's powerful than God. The second force is the other side of God, which is the devil. That's the most powerful force. And I fell in love with the devil and didn't even know it. And I lived to tell about it, and I wasn't scared. I faced the devil down. I had the police try to frame me, to silence me. It's all on recorded lines. Everything's on recorded lines. It's going to come out. And it's all facts. If I'm a liar, prove it. Prove to me that I'm a liar. Make me look like a real drug addict that I am, the piece of shit that I am. Make me out to be a liar. Call my bluff. I'm begging you. Just call my bluff. I bet you can't do it. I bet that. I need to turn this shit off. Son, Chase, Chase, bud. Cut. I don't know how to turn it off, bud. Turn it off on me. Does it?